Hi there, it's day 11. Welcome to the Old Guy Rules. So here we are on day 11. Well, for us so far, it's been going okay. I hope it's going okay for you guys as well. There's not a lot more that can be said, except for the fact that we're locked up and we're trying to make the most of what we've got. I sincerely hope that you guys are keeping it together mentally as well as physically. We're trying our very, very best to make everything come together for us. Like I say, it's day 11 of 30, so in reality that means there's 19 days left. But having said that, there's no guarantee that the travel restrictions won't be lifted after that time. You know, when you're making films every day to try and document a situation like this, it's really difficult to find things to come up with, because you're making your films in the same surroundings all of the time, and there's really only so much you can say about being locked up. I mean, I'm lucky. I'm locked up with my wife and my son, and as a family we get on absolutely brilliantly, so for us there's no problem. But I can imagine when you've got a family that's a little bit more volatile, or you've got kids under a certain age, it is difficult to maintain the equilibrium between all of you. And another thing is, I'm lucky, my son is 15 now. Had he been 4 or 5, how do you keep kids amused for that amount of time? Must be a nightmare. And I take my hat off to mums and dads who can do it under these situations. Now, I don't know what happened today, whether boredom overtook her or whatever, but my wife decided to go into the kitchen and bake. Okay, it was only biscuits, but she never ever bakes. She's a great cook. But I think today just got to it a little bit, and biscuits were the order of the day. None of them were wasted, none of them lasted for longer than 10 minutes. They were absolutely delicious. You can bake whenever you want to, sweetheart. Now, equally was strange for me today. I went to the fridge, got myself a can of lager, poured it, and then decided, you know what, I am just drinking way too much on lockdown. So I don't know if this is any indication, but I think it's time I cut down a little. So I'll put that back in the can and put it back into the fridge. Now, I have had one of those days. Totally boring. And I think it's important that you know that this is going to happen. You're going to get a day where, I'm not going to say you're feeling down, you just don't know what to do with yourself. But what I've done basically is, I'm not saying that I've kept away from everyone, but I've kind of reverted into my own little space, watched a bit of TV and messed about in my office. But you are going to get days like this, and when you do get a day like this, don't panic, because tomorrow is always a new day. So that's it, the end of day 11 here on lockdown in the Canary Islands, well, in Tenerife to be more precise. What started out as a bit of a boring day picked up, and I actually found stuff to occupy myself and amuse myself. We had our usual Wednesday and Sunday quiz, today being Wednesday tonight, which was fantastic. Over 100 people tuned in to do the quiz, which was great. So let's just take a very quick look at the numbers tonight. Cases in the Canary Islands rose by exactly 100 yesterday. Sanidad has confirmed with 657 cases here now having been registered. Of these, 235 have needed to be taken to hospital, 43 of them requiring intensive care beds. And there are now 15 recovered, but as I said last night, after our 2 worst days here, 5 more have died, bringing the total to 21 dead. By islands, Tenerife registered cases have risen 71 in the last 24 hours, from 338 to 409. Gran Canaria has had 171, La Palma 33, Fuerteventura 20, Lanzarote 17, La Gomera 4 and El Hierro 3. But it is looking promising. We seem to be reaching a plateau now, and over the next week we're hoping against hope that the numbers start dropping. We look forward to seeing you on day 12. Whatever you do, be safe, ride the storm, and you've been watching The Old Guy Rules with me, Eddie Hastings. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.